Hey there you guys, welcome back to part 17 of my random reclassing round here of Fire Emblem the Shadow Dragon. Today we're gonna keep on going here and start up the 8th chapter of the game. You know, we're gonna recruit Kaisar and Red. And one more thing here before we head on to the next map. I actually did look up Bantu and the Firestone here, and apparently all he gets is, well, the 30 attacks here, then he basically becomes useless, you know, apart from recruiting Tiki later on. So, yeah, sadly I'm not going to be using Bantu anymore, you know. Yeah, I really wanted to, but yeah, I mean, they chose to go with the NES style here, with how the Firestone works, so yeah. I really wish they had gone the Mystery of the Emblem route, but hey, it is what it is. Okay, let's see here. Marth, I was wondering if we might talk about the Manakits. Manakits? You mean the Dragonkin? Yes. I was not sure how much knowledge you had of them, son. The Manakits inhabited our continent long before the dawn of humanity. However, ordinarily, the draconic disposition stayed suppressed. Their power sealed within special stones. Thus, rather than terrorizing humankind, they chose to live simple, peaceful lives in the quieter reaches of the world, you see. However, a century ago, something changed. Medeus, the Shadow Dragon, surfaced in the Duru region, and he created what would become a great empire. His forces invaded the human realm, and in the blink of an eye, he had subjugated all the land. It was then, in the darkest hour, that a young man named Ari appeared and rose against the Shadow Dragon. In his hand was a shining blade of light, falcon, which he plunged into Medeus, and the tyrant was no more. Henri then went on to found Altea, and the rest, I believe you know. Yes, Maledus. Is that what this was all about? Yeah, just a history lesson here. And I know what I must do, now that Medeus has arrived and restored Duru to its former glory. You're Andri's last male descendant, boy. The only one who can wield Falcon. You must find the blade that was taken, and put an end to Duru and its misguided Manakit ruler. I will finish what my father started. I will avenge him and bring light back into our world. Very nice. Yeah, let's just do it. Okay, but Port Warren here. Yeah, this here map usually is a great map to farm experience on, but here on Heart 3 in Shadow Dragon, who knows how hard this is gonna become. The League had reached Arcanean soil, so Marth gave them leave to recuperate. In Port Warren, a harbor town known for its commerce, coin alone kept the town free. They paid Duru dearly in taxes to preserve their autonomy. Naturally, then, theirs was a warm welcome when the Arcanean League arrived. Marth's soldiers were glad to rest there, nestled between mountain and sea, but their joy was spoiled by the news that the enemy was fast approaching, as harsh an awakening as rock beneath the pillow. Okay, there you go again with the fancy phrasing there. Let's see. Let us see. Yeah, this map indeed. Okay, we still have an arena here and a bunch of shops. I'm gonna go visit them. I do believe that you can buy silver weaponry down there, if I remember correctly. I actually looked up this map in advance here a little bit, just so that I would have some meat on my bones. And yeah, look here. Yeah, we have Roger back. Like, in the NES version of the game, Roger was here, but in Mystery of the Emblem, they removed him. But yeah, he's back, and he actually has quite good growths there. I think I'm just gonna flash them on screen for you guys. Like, I believe his health was like at 75% or 70%, which isn't bad, but it's not great. But his strength was like at 50 or 60% growth. It's just amazing how high strength he has. Apart from that, though, there isn't really anything really shining about him. Like, his speed growth was at 10%, but, you know, I would say he might be a slightly better draw, you know, all things considered. But, you know, depending on what he rolls into, I'll recruit, I will always, or naturally I will recruit him, but we'll see whether I use him or not, depending on what he turns into here. But yeah, here we have these guys, very dangerous swordsman. We're definitely gonna be using Merrick on this map. Yeah, we're gonna need him. So many bows. Yeah, we cannot bring Wendell. Wendell would have been nice to have here now that I lost so many units, but yeah, he's just gonna get shot down and... yeah, that's just not gonna do it. Bantu... I'm not gonna bring your ass. Your ass is grass. It would not be a bad idea to bring Roshia here. Yeah, we might need more healers. Jagen would seriously be nice to have with us here. Yeah, he's very accurate, his damage ain't bad, of course. It's nothing that spectacular anymore, but it's not bad. Yeah, and I don't really need any of these other guys. I just really wish I could have brought Wendell, but yeah, he's just gonna die if I do. Okay, well, 3 healers, will that be enough? I hope so. Dude, this is kind of bad. Like, if I lose more units, well then I won't have too many, well, functioning units left, you know. Let's see. I won't hit the forge section here today. I think I want to preserve my money, but I will go ahead and buy some healing stays here. Yeah. I'm gonna buy a few. Like, let's say 2 for Navarre. Apparently there's gonna be a shit ton of enemy soldiers here, so I wanna be prepared. And you know, we might as well just go ahead and grab a firebook for this guy. It's dirt cheap after all. But yeah, 2 more healing stays. And then what? Navarre should be good. But what about you? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna hit the inventory here, and I'm just gonna stash away one of the well, almost used up healing stays here. Yeah, I need fresh stuff here with me. And you know what, we're just gonna stash away the barrier. Yeah. Now we have lots of space here for healing stays. Let's see. Here you go. This sure is expensive though, but I feel like I gotta do it. Yeah, I think I want to grind out all the enemies on this map. Yeah, but we'll see if I can actually do it. Yeah, I might just need to run from them and well, take the boss out, you know. Let's see, what else do we have to do here? Oh yeah, I think I'm just gonna cut some stuff out here whilst I fix up the inventory here of everyone. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, I'm back here now. I fixed everybody up. Let's just go over everything here briefly. Sheeta now holds on to a steel bow here, which she did not have before. Abel, I have given a, well, yet another healing staff here. So yeah, I'm just gonna be as prepared here as possible. Barsk pretty much looks the same as before. He's got an additional hand axe there, is all that happened on him, and I stashed away his steel axe that he used to have on him. Ogma has an additional iron bow, and Doga here, nothing has changed with him, neither with Lena. Navarre here, as you can see, is now holding on to the physic and the warp staff. So yeah, it turns out that Lena is indeed not required for this staff, which makes me not make me wanna promote her very much anymore. Like, I might still go ahead and do it, but I really gotta try hard on this playthrough. I think I like both Navarre and Abel better as casters right now, just because of how tanky they are. Yeah, she's just so squishy, and if enemies here on hard 3 can toss on her, you know, once we get up to later points in the game, like, she might just get one-shotted. Yeah, so I think I prefer Navarre and Abel here. But, you know, we'll see. Then we have Merrick. He has an additional iron lance, which he had not before. And I did notice there in my convoy that, well, I'll just show you, that the weapons here that, well, I thought I lost was actually not lost. Like, whenever somebody dies, apparently their gear just goes to the inventory here. So yeah, Torstag here is still around. Yeah, and the silver lance, which I thought I had lost, is also back here. So, you know, that's pretty nice. So yeah, I guess I don't have to trade weapons around here when I think somebody's about to die in this game. Yeah, because it's just gonna end up in the convoy either way. Courier has an additional hand axe. Julian is the same. Wolf has, well, yet another healing there, I think. I actually don't remember if I gave him an additional healing or not, but yeah, whatever. Jagan now has a, well, additional bow here, an iron bow. Bantu, well, okay, so everything down here is just characters that, yeah, isn't even gonna follow. So yeah, let's just get right into the map here now then. That's all that has happened. So let's hit fight. And hopefully, Kaisar and Red here can turn into something nicer up ahead, you know, into a new reclass, or into a new class Eastern. Prince Marth, I am Kaisar, and this is Rad. We are hired swords in the service of Port Warren. Grust has gathered its knights by the fortresses to the north. It's dangerous for you to stay here. Thankfully, the eastern castles has been left almost entirely unguarded. That's the place to strike. Okay, please be careful, sire. We'll be fighting with you all the way. Kaisar looks quite a bit different than what he did back in Mystery of the Emblem, I will say. Red I still recognize. But yeah, in this game they actually buffed up Kaisar by quite a bit, and as you can see here now, he's a mercenary and Red is a Myrmidon, so yeah, you know, in the previous game there, in Mystery of the Emblem, they were both mercenaries. Actually, Myrmidon wasn't even a class back then, but yeah. But here's the deal, Kaisar has been buffed, like they buffed up his health growth from 80 to 90%, and strength, skill, speed, like he's just been buffed in all areas with the exception of luck, I wanna say. And Red, sadly, they have nerfed quite harshly, you know, from Mystery of the Emblem. He was really good back then, like he had the same shitty bases back then as he has now. But, you know, if you just put some work into him in that game, he would, well, spiral out of control. And if you remember, like, in my run of Mystery of the Emblem, I lost him up here to a 1% crit or something like that, you know. But, yeah, in this game, sadly, though, since they nerfed his growths, like, he actually has lower HP growth than Kaisar in this game. I think he's at 80, Kaisar is at 90. They have the same strength, I want to say, roughly the same skill and speed. The main difference here is that Kaisar only has a 20% luck growth, whereas Red has a 40% luck growth, which, if you ask me, like, yeah, it's just not worth it to play with Red anymore, you know, unless you like him just for who he is there. Like, yeah, I don't know, like, just look at it. Kaisar starts out with 6 luck, Red, yeah, he's at 1. He's so likely to get crit, and they're, yeah, you're just gonna have to put so much effort into him, and he's very likely to die. And I don't know why they buffed Kaisar so much and nerfed Red. I think it was a little bit unjustified on Red here. Like, yeah, Kaisar needed buffs. He was quite weak in Mystery of I cannot speak. He was quite weak in Mystery of the Emblem. Red too was quite weak, you know, at base, but, you know, he could very easily get going there if he just got, well, if you got him some good experience there. But let's see here. Yeah, we have the Blizzard Tome here too. I don't know if it's super effective on fire-type dragons in this game. I guess we're gonna find out, because I think I will buy a few lances there. And look at this, you can actually buy vulneraries here. You know, that's pretty nice. I'm actually gonna go ahead and buy a few. And when I say a few, like 6 or so maybe. Will she eventually... Yeah, okay, nice. She will send them to the convoy there. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and purchase a few here. Yeah, something like that. That's good enough. It's always nice to have illness. And, yeah, let's see. Yeah, you can buy some really nice weapons in these shops here, but yeah, I don't have the money to splurge here, so yeah, I'm probably just gonna ignore anything that is in here. I would like to buy some hand axes here though, if I can, because I do fear that Cord and Barsk will run out of them, or of whatever hand axes they have on them currently. So it would be nice if Marth can hold on to a few here. Although, of course, these aren't gonna go into the convoy. Okay. But there we go. Kaisar is holding on to some hand axes. He's gonna need to run back on the front lines with those. And Red, he's holding on to a whole bunch of wellness there. That's nice. Yeah, so at this point, I'm just gonna do some speeding up here because, well, I just need to move on up, and I'm probably gonna handle this the same way I did back during when I played Mystery of the Emblem. I'll probably tank them all at this chokehold here. That's pretty much the best way of doing things here, in my opinion. But yeah, I'll see you guys here in a sec. Okay, so let's see here. Apparently the Armored Knights. Oh, what the heck? Dude! Oh! In Mystery of the Emblem, the Armored Knights there did not move. Only the Cavalry here moved, I wanna say. But, okay, this is nice. These guys are apparently sitting still. Huh. Well, that's interesting. So, we're gonna make a wall there. But, if you're curious as to why I did not move with Jagan, well, I just wanted to do something like this. Let's see. But actually, this won't be even possible to do here. Yeah, I was gonna give him the hand axe and then run on up with them. But yeah, we can do that later. Let's just sit right about there. Cord, you come on up. Sadly, he won't be able to get up here in time to be a part of the wall here that I'm about to set up. Yeah, I should have fixed up my positions there. But, you know, I was lazy. What can I say? Holy crap. You guys have a lot of damage, but on the plus side, none of these guys can actually toss at me, so this won't be all that bad, you know? It truly won't be. And I guess, I guess I could use Barst here as part of the wall, even though they technically counter him with swords against axes here. But see, I don't have any tanks right now. Like Hardin and Mephis both are dead. Yeah, once Ogma promotes though, he will be able to do some tanking, you know. But for now, yeah, it's gonna have to be these two. Holy crap, dude, I'm actually getting a little bit nervous about whether I'll be able to finish off the game here, you know. This is so hard. And look at this, Roger is right there. I gotta get Cheetah in position. Like, I'm sure that Barst can, well, quite easily kill him if I'm not careful here. He's got such high strength. Gotta be very careful. And maybe I wanna buy another rapier for Marth. That could come in handy, you know. I probably should. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do it with Red then. I'm not too interested in leveling him up, I'm gonna be honest, like, yeah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna mock up some kind of a stat comparison there between Red and Kaisar whilst talking about them. Just so that you guys get to see, well, how inferior he is. And, oh, what the hell? Oh, this is not good. Barst? Dude, are you serious? Okay, you know what? Okay, you know what? I'm sorry, you guys. I'm actually gonna cheat here. I'm gonna reset. This is just sad. I'm gonna reset and meet you guys back here in a second. Okay, so I'm back here again. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I just could not stand losing bars like that. So, yeah. And what do you know? I'm equipped with a hammer here on him right now. Now, I did not do that on purpose, needless to say. But, yeah, yeah, I just had to reset. It was just too annoying losing him in that particular fashion. I should have paid closer attention, but, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I stand by my decision. It is not a hardcore round. I know I said I wouldn't reset when regular units dies, but, you know, there I did it anyways. I just lost too many units. It's starting to boil over here a little bit. What can I say? But don't worry though, like if you get, well, many more turns here into the chapter, then obviously I will not reset. But, yeah, if you just it's just because we're so close to the start here that I did it. Okay, well, with that out of the way, let's keep on going here now. Call me a chicken if you want to in the comments. It's completely fine. Heck, it is even, well, understandable, I guess. But yeah, once again, I stand by my decision there. I just, yeah, I don't know. Just, okay, let's just drop that. Let's move on here. Let's move on with life. Jagen, can you do some help, or some good damage here? He has very high... Oh, what the heck? He actually took the kill for himself there. Yeah, he has very high crit, I've noticed here. I wonder if it's because of the fact that he's the sniper class there. They might have built-in crit, you know, very much like in Path of Radiance. If that's the case, then that is very good for characters like Sheeta, you know, once she becomes a sniper. Especially consider, you know, how high skill she has already. She's gonna be a crit machine, and, you know, coupled together with her high speed, well, she should have, well, multiple chances of striking crits here all the time. Yeah, which is a fun prospect and all. And I think I'm just gonna pull Marth up here. Yeah, well, we can get the kill on him, but, or actually no, Cord is gonna get the kill. Here, you know what, let's just do it like this. Just ship with the rapier, and then Cord will score the final blow here. Oh, and in case you're curious, I went and bought the same items here again. You know, I bought 2 hand axes and a bunch of vulneraries. I think I bought 1 or 2 more vulners this time around. Yeah, so we are very well prepared here, to say the least. Now then, Shoprock, take him out. Yeah, I'm talking to my axe here. Okay, but this map here will be a good opportunity for Cord to get some good experience. Like, yeah, I'm probably gonna have him up here at the easier forts, and heck, I do believe they have reduced the amount of forts here. It used to be 4 over here, like in Mystery of the Emblem, but now there's only 2. But yeah, here... Oh, wait, here they have also reduced the amount of forts from 4 to 3, okay. Well, that's nice. But I'm probably gonna have Barst over here. Cord should be able to handle this front, together with Drog, perhaps. Yeah, we'll make it work. Merrick is definitely gonna need to be on the left side with his tanky ass self, you know. Yeah. But we'll make it work somehow, one way or another. And heck, even Julian could stand to get some more experience here. And you know what, let's just visit this house just for shits and giggles. I saw loads of enemy soldiers up by the north fortresses. They will be pouring out of the gates any minute now. You'd better send someone to bar the exits before they do. No, I want experience. Let's see. Wolf, come on up. Actually, yeah, heal instead. Yeah. And he's very close at leveling up. Yeah, if he can just get some more nice stats before before all the enemies starts pouring out, that would be super helpful. Okay, we're gonna sit right here. Or actually, no. Bars, you're already strong enough. Yeah, 12 speed. He's just, yeah, way too strong. Yeah, it's actually working against him here now, all the speed and strength he has. As you saw just now, like, he just ends up killing himself because of how ridiculously overpowered he is. I might forge a weapon for him, you know, with lower damage, just so that he can, well, chip enemies down, you know, since he can't control himself here. He's just way too gung-ho. Yes, Merrick, he knows how to do it. This is how you ship. 1 health at a time. Yeah, but Merrick too should be able to get some really solid experience on this map, yeah. Yep. And more important... Oh wait, that's the guy we gotta recruit. But yeah, more importantly, he'll be able to use javelins here, if he can just get into a few more fights. Which, yeah, that's also gonna be very important for when we start attacking the archer... or the bow archers up there in the northwest. Okay, but let's see here. What kind of stat will you get? HP, speed, luck, defense. Holy freaking balls. 13 defense. Yeah, he's really good. I keep saying it, but... yeah. Repeating it, well, it stands repeating. Or, yeah, something like that. I don't know the exact saying. Wait, what am I doing here now? Sheeta, here. Oh, she doesn't reach. Well, should we just do one of these then? I really want... Oh, what the hell? Look at this damage. This is nutty. This is so much fun, actually. Okay, well, oh well. Can we do something like this? Hand axe time. Oh yeah, this is perfect. Now Cord can get the kill here. Exactly what I wanted to see. And up you go. Use the sharp rock. Very nice. I don't feel too bad about using it a whole bunch. It's nothing too special of an axe there. It's just to get him going. And now Sheeta actually reaches. Hopefully she doesn't die afterwards, you know. Although there are only 2 guys here. And, okay, yeah, they are super weak. They cannot kill her. Yeah, okay, let's see. Talk. Good day, sir. Ah! Peace! I have no wish to fight you. My name is Sheeta. I hail from Talus. What are you talking to me for? This is a battlefield. Might I trouble you by asking your name, good sir? My name, I'm Roger. Why? Forgive me, Roger. It's just you look so sweet and kind. I just had to stop and talk to you. What the heck, Sheeta? You're such a weirdo. Tell me, do you believe in love? Oh, listen to me. I'm sure you already have a sweetheart begging Rust. Dude, is she actually hitting on him? What? No. I mean, I'm living celibate. Roger, think of the children, the poor women and children who shed tears. Every day, this war drags on. I joined the Arcanaean League to put an end to it, but I just... Oh, Roger, doesn't it just break your heart? Aye, miss, there. I too wish for nothing more than for this senseless war to end. Then, would you consider fighting with us? What? Oh, heavens no. I wouldn't fight with you guys. Ah! Yes, I see. You must have family back in Grust who are counting on you. No, not especially. My parents are dead, and it's not as if I have a girl to call my own. But Grust is my home, always has been. I won't betray her. And I cannot convince you to change your mind. I'm afraid not, miss. Alright, sorry to bother you. Then we're just gonna have to stab you. You are every bit the man I thought you were. Goodbye, then. Wait! You're leaving? Well, of course she's leaving. What? Well, yes, Roger. I must. Every moment I stay here, I put you at risk. What if your comrades thought you were conspiring with the enemy? No, I must go. You're very kind, Cheetah. Dare I say, we don't have girls quite like you back in Grust. Perhaps I suppose I could. Oh, heck, I'm going with you. Okay, well, that was funny. Oh, and look at this, we still get to shoot. Yeah, you know what, I can shoot. We should be able to take this archer out anyways, right? Yeah, but that was pretty funny. Roger seems like a... you know, funny... yeah, but once again, a funny character here. But his spaces are... I mean, they're not bad. He's got super high defense. Yeah, I really wish he could stay as a general here, or as a knight, but, you know, it's all gonna be up to the spinning wheel here. Yeah, better I can get lucky enough. Okay, you know, here, Drog, we need to... yeah, hold out your ass here. Okay, well, we're gonna need to use the Doga Blade here. I should get him a steel sword here soon, so he doesn't always have to use this sword here. But, okay. Come on, please gain strength. HP skill speed, well, he is getting tankier here with all these HP level ups, but he hasn't gotten a single strength since he reclassed here. Which isn't great. I mean, his speed is through the freaking roof. There is that to be happy about, but even so. Even so, you guys. But yeah, I think this here is a good spot to round things off. Yeah, all the enemies are still, well, chilling back there, so I'm just gonna carefully move on up to them and take them out and see if we can set up some type of barricade here. And actually, I might even go ahead and look up online how the spawning works here. And now my controller disconnected. Oh my god. Okay, well, you know what? Yeah. Okay, is it working now? Okay, yeah, now it's working. But yeah, I might actually go ahead and look up online how the reinforcements work. Yeah, just so that I know what I'm going into. Like, I cannot afford to make more mistakes here. Like, if I lose 1 or 2 more units, then I'm gonna be, yeah, in some serious trouble here. Although I guess that could be fun to see me squirm here. But, yeah. I still feel like that if I can just, well, get a few of my guys here promoted, that things should start getting a little bit easier. You know, here's one thing we could try and do too. Oh, and wait, hold that thought. Lena. Well, only 1 stat, but it was magic, that's nice. But yeah, we could also try and just barricade up here and let all the enemies come to me and just, you know, let them trickle in and very slowly kill them. Yeah. Oh, what the heck, this guy has the Levin sword. Okay, well, other than that, he seems quite weak, yeah. But we're gonna end this episode here, and when we come back tomorrow, I'll pull all of these guys out here, and yeah, then I'm probably just gonna set up some barricades, either, well, over here in front of the forge, or I'll decide to pull on back here and set up a very safe barricade here. Like, if I set up shop here, then there's like no way I lose more units. Then, yeah, it's about as safe can get. But of course, then it's also gonna take like twice as long to kill everything. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna look up the spawns here, and well, alright, I will look them up. I am gonna. And then when I come back tomorrow, I will have set up a plan of attack here for this whole chapter. So yeah, see you guys then.